Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Russian bots, and anyone else that happens to be out there trying to censor the world, welcome to my direct opinion, where democracy is always free speech. There is a war going on out there, and yet no shots are being fired. Actually, let me qualify this and back up a little bit. There is a war happening all over the world, and there are various battles going on, some of which, or I should say most of which, don't actually involve any shooting. There are some of the false flags that have been out there that shooting has occurred. But this new front, you have to think of it as a world war, like World War II, where there was the African campaign, there was the Russian front, there was the bombing of England. There's all these different parts and components of the war. Well, the one that's really happening right now and is really attacking everybody is the censorship war. This is not just a YouTube or a Google thing. It is actually backed by the New World Order and all of their outlets such as CNN and all the mainstream media. And what they're trying to do is completely censor you so that you are unable to expose the whole war, the whole picture, and what they are trying to do. So it is important that we stand up to this. And it is important that you back up some of the smaller channels that are really exposing the war that is going on. This censorship is readily apparent on YouTube, where they're starting to block videos, delete accounts, but it's also happening on Twitter and Facebook. It is also happening behind the scenes. Google is blocking various websites from showing up on searches that you do with Google. That's why I use Firefox with DuckDuckGo. But even that's not perfect, but it helps. Another form of censorship that people aren't aware of, or at least they're just starting to become aware of, is the fact that the New World Order, who is behind this, are launching lawsuits, frivolous lawsuits in many cases, against some of the main non-MSN channels, such as the Hagman Report and Alex Jones. So I guess the bottom line is, what I'm trying to say is you need to support these channels financially if you can. And if you want one of those t-shirts that are above the or around the censorship sign in my video, there's the Hillary, lock her up one that says she belongs in jail, and then there's the Trudeau one that says he belongs in jail. Just give me an email at mydirectopinion@mail.com. At any rate, that's about all I have to say today. This has been My Direct Opinion. We'll see you again.